Alright. You already know the vibe. Pirate gang of no gang of sailing. Arr. Oh snap. Taurus review. So we're gonna do a review, or I guess there's a review that's being done right now on just the type of person that you've been. I'm hearing since 2023. Something about 2023 is significant also too. Penalties, the lovers, Ace of Wands. So you're creating a new scenario to work in your favor when it comes down to attracting a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Um yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. Also on work, you're building a relationship with you and your job because there's a lot of insecurities with just the job that you have, or you know say if you're unemployed, take it metaphorically, you know and apply it to whatever situation you're thinking of spiritually. But you can be real insecure about your job, what you do for money, like what you work, where you work. Not even really where, it's just what you do. Four of Pentacles, like how you obtain stability, from consistency, repetition, or regardless. This job, it wasn't really something that you picked. Not like you did pick it. It's just you're real talented because jobs are meant to be a stepping stone to invest into something else, and that would be like your talents or something like that, or like some sort of business that you want to conjure up, create. With Four of Pentacles, like this stepping stone can bring you kind of an insecurity. It's kind of like, say if you want to be like I don't know, like say you want to own your own storefront and sell products out of store or something like that, or say you want to be like a hair salon owner or something like that as a divine feminine, right? But like when you're younger, you may be doing people's hair and shit like that, maybe creating your little oil products and shit like that, moisturizer creams and shit like that, but you may be still working like a McDonald's job or something like that. And it's like you don't really feel that divinely feministic because you have a McDonald's job. Like you should be doing something way bigger, doing some maybe more illegal, because then you have criminal mindset stereotypicals that be out here too. So going against the grain, Eight of Pentacles, paying attention, you know, you need to practice something, or you got a couple things on your plate that you got to do, and I feel as though that you may be doing it. Four of Pentacles though, so three. Oh, so three. I was just seeing messages about number three. Um, Creativity, talents, abundance type shit in a way, but it ties in more so with like talents or gifts, or like just creativity though. So like abundance from creativity. Well, that's the symbolization of it. But the Four of Pentacles, I don't know, something about you hiding something. You not showing maybe your hair, like you got a cover over your head, a hair cover or some shit like that. Like you got to use your imagination. Something about confronting someone. Like you're not the type to bring what's in the spiritual out into the material from like the signs that you pick up from a person. Like say you know, they're giving off a sense of like uncontrollability. You're not the type to bring it out and like straight to their face and be like, bro, I can tell. Like, not even saying it like that. Oh, I could tell. You're just not gonna be like, bro, bro, like you're tripping, bro. Like you're doing the most. Like you feel me? Like you're not the type to say shit like that. Cause it's just like it's overstepping boundaries to yeah boundaries for Pentacles, Knight of Swords here in reverse. Someone knows like you treat people how you want to be treated. Like you treat people politely. You do good business. You don't fuck up people's money and shit like that. You don't give people false promises and shit like that, and you keep it pushing. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, it's good, Bubba. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you gotta, get back on track, or you have been on track this entire time. The track that you've been riding down. They've been telling you to take a quick breather break, like pull up to the side of the road and like maybe sleep there for a night or two. You feel me? You gonna sub? I appreciate you. So you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Right now it may be the time where that you're done taking this 2 second, 2 night, maybe a day nap, and then like the nighttime, you wait till the morning. But instead, you may, I don't know, go outside for a little bit, take you a little walk, go back to the car, and then, sleep again. By the time you get back to the car, it's already like fucking afternoon. And then, you feel me, next morning you wake up and then you slide, you feel me? Get back, you're saying you're right on the side on where the wheats and shit like that is at. So for a little while, to be honest, like, cause this channel was made in 2019, but I used to, like, I ain't gonna say I use, but like I was tattooing. Like I used to tattoo and shit. Like I did all my own tattoos, and I posted like videos of me tattooing like myself, and like not a lot of tattoo videos of me tattooing others, but like maybe like 3, but like probably like 10, probably like 7 to 8, 10 maybe like videos of me tattooing myself. Like the first video had like 15,000 views, almost 20,000, and then like anywhere between like 1,000 and 20,000. That was like the range of like the other views. And then motherfuckers, for me, I had a situation and shit like that, so I delete that shit, and then I started posting the tarot. But I had got into the tarot posting uh like the end, like towards the end of 2021. That's when I started posting tarot on this channel. Yeah, but like most of the subscribers is from tarot though, because I only had like 700 subscribers from the tattooing videos and shit like that. But I wasn't really trying to like get subscribers or get views or anything like that. Like I just like I know how to edit and shit like that, like Adobe Premiere and shit like that. Like I know how to do a lot of shit, like Adobe Audition, FL Studio, Order Dolls, like you feel me, like Pro Tools is alright, but you feel me, Adobe Audition, FL Studio, motherfucking. So like editing, so I edited the videos with like my GoPro and shit like that. It was fire ass fucking clips and fucking edits and shit like that. You feel me? But like full videos of like start to finish and me tattooing whatever that I was tattooing, and then it had like 700 subscribers. Then I had to delete that shit, and then shit I started posting the tarot. So all the rest is from tarot. But I had more views, but I've been changing, the look of the channel as I've been progressing. So, but I got it situated now. That's that Four of Pentacles energy here, with the Knight of Swords here in reverse. Like you don't know what you imagining. Like you don't know how you want things until you get the closest idea of that which you want to add into whatever that you're talently trying to grow. And then that's when you just gotta wait till the next day, occultically speaking wise, and motherfucking just get another new idea, But at the point would be just to try to do one idea at a time. You feel me? Try to always stay in the chronological type of order. So that's like another thing that I'm kind of teaching too, because a lot of people like to try to give up or cut corners or just feel as though that they're inadequate. When it's like, no, like if you only got maybe one idea right now, like say if your only idea right now is to buy you a pen, shit, that don't mean that you have to fucking wait till you get the pen, the paper, the fucking printing machine, the 50 100 t-shirts, the fucking Shopify link, the shop. Like you don't have to do all that. Just get you one pen and then shit. Put it down and mind your fucking business and wait until you get the energy again where that you didn't see yourself already then did whatever you needed to do with the pen, but after the fact, and then it's already placed down again. Like that's kind of like the energy that you kind of got to be in, but you'll learn more about it like the more we stay here. You gotta go to church. All right, have a good day at church, bro. You feel me? Church is fire. Oh shit, hold on, let me do blah 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 blah. Let me get a little line real quick. And he said, "This will do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I be style all my fruits and my goods." Yeah, so it's just break. It's not really necessarily breaking down and building greater. It's addition. Two, two, 22 could be significant, or 222, or just the number two. You may have an allure to the number two with the two of swords here. So you could be hiding. You could be in hibernation, or a lot of people didn't respect your connections with the animal, the bear, the BAAR. Like you have close ties with the animal, with that animal, and like you hibernate. You know, that's just a part of your nature. And it has nothing to do with the climate of which that you was originated from. It's just that's just your mind. You like to hibernate. You could be in front of somebody. Damn. What the fuck? Alright, so coughing. Somebody wants you dead. Or oh, it's not. Okay. So you're hiding the fact that somebody wants you dead. Or you've been hibernating so that you can build the energy to be able to defend yourself just in case anybody wants you dead. So that's why bears hibernate for so damn long, because they got like their body structure is just set up in a specific way where that it's kind of like how Godzilla, like would just like would like if Godzilla was just to go crazy, or I ain't gonna say go crazy, but just walk around like motherfucker, like, step on every fucking tree, every building, and just destroy the shit out that motherfucker. Like that's literally how a bear would be, but they know like that's putting them at so much risk for no fucking reason. Like if they truly just wanted to, like they would just walk around and just slap and just kick and kill and just fucking just try to rip anything that's fucking just in front of them or on the side of them. They try to chase down any shit, any animal, whatever the fuck that they see. But then it's like they're gonna push everyone away. You feel me? They're gonna push everything out of existence in a sense, because they're gonna destroy the trees and shit like that. And then all the deers and shit like that, they ain't gonna be around. The fuck, they're gonna hear that commotion. So it's like they have to. They're such a like dangerous individual. They have to make it seem like they're not. For more fruition, for more fruits to build greater. Three of Wands, two of Swords, three of Wands. So this has to deal with the future, right? Or hiding your future. Like you've been having to practice a lot of magic where that you have to hide your future away from other people's views. You feel me? Where that aren't able to like, follow you in your future. So that's good. Six of Swords. The sword. A lot of swords been popping out. Like someone can learn without the use of tarot cards or something like that. Okay, so like I don't know, like just see like what they have to do next. Hey Charlie. Yeah, they're able to see what they're able to do next without the use of tarot cards. And this is why they're so against tarot cards, because they don't use tarot cards to divinate judgment. So there's a lot of war right now. A lot of Aries versus Scorpio energy again, kind of popping up. It's just comparisons. Who's the better divine masculine? Who's the better father? Who's the better father figure? Because the emperors, as Aries, they're being judged for being unrighteous. With the Six of Swords in reverse, for being a liar, for being chaotic, for being someone that causes drama. When it's like they're supposed to be doing it, like it's kind of like say for instance, like say if like say if Yamaya, right? Or Oya, she was like, no, don't bring that smoking shit around here. You feel me? If you want to smoke your cigarettes or whatever the fuck, you gotta smoke that shit outside. You feel me? You can't smoke that shit inside. And like Aries was the one just like running in and out the house, smoking inside and smoking outside. You feel me? Just being disrespectful and chaotic, thinking that they're showing or proving a point of like fighting for a political cause of we should be allowed to smoke inside and outside whenever we want. When it's like, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with no political government, fucking universe, fucking how things should be. It's just you're just disrespectful to people's wishes. But then Scorpios are being looked at upon as someone that isn't committal, because they would practice smoking outside and not smoking inside if Oya told them to, but they're not gonna make no progress after that. Like they're not gonna do anything else without the need of someone else telling them what to do. Like they were, if Oya told a Scorpio that, they would just spend their entire life outside smoking, and it's like evolve and be the best smoker, and just never do anything else with themselves. Like if they said, don't bring that smoking cigarette shit inside here, and if you want to smoke, go smoke outside, but you still have to be putting in your work and praising Oya. You feel me? Or some shit like that. And then that's when that's when, but then it's like Scorpio's like, well, you didn't say that. You didn't add that in. You told me to go ahead and do this, so I went ahead and did this. But then now Scorpio's being looked at as the poker face looking ass motherfucker. The one that only wants to grow what people want to grow. They never want to add in their 2 cents. They never want to really add in like what they truly could actually fucking do. Because they're the most powerful sign. So it's like, what the fuck is they doing? They're only doing what people shot call out for them to do. When instead Scorpio should be fucking rearranging and changing the whole fucking world. But then it's like you can't expect the Scorpio to do that shit, because then they're gonna be on some Hitler ass shit. You feel me? Like the situation with trying to prove the point of which that we're allowed to smoke inside and you can't tell me what to do like the Aries would do. That would be like a Hitler kind of motive, right? But the Scorpio Hitler type of motive would be like the bear just fucking knocking down trees and just trying to chase any fucking animal in his radius. Like Scorpios can't do that shit. They're too fucking big. The fuck? That's like Godzilla trying to take over the fucking world. When it's like we's gonna fucking know that Godzilla is fucking in Africa. The fuck? And then all the people like we're gonna get the message, bro, and we're gonna migrate somewhere the fuck else. Like we're not gonna be nowhere near any of fucking, you feel me? Any anything that Scorpio think that they can fucking do on their own without someone else's approval, someone else's blessing in a sense, right? So that's the argument with Scorpios. Niggas is mad that Scorpio isn't handing out blessings, but they is technically, but they only handing out the blessing that people are asking to be blessed with. They're not just doing their own thing. You feel me? They're always in someone else's business type of energy, right? Justice here in reverse. But then it's just too many Gemini aspects. It's too many like, okay, we see the good side of this Aries and then we see the bad side of this Aries. But then we see the good side of Scorpio, but then we see the bad side of Scorpio. But then it goes down the rabbit hole of just like everyone don't carry that substance of being 100% good. You feel me? 100% great. Everyone got skeletons in their closet, or everyone got demons they haven't been talking about. And if you don't, like, let's just say you don't work with demons. You feel me? You don't work with demons at all. That's when you could kind of stereotypically kind of talk about pagan, like pagan, practitioners, or Wicca practitioners and shit like that, quote unquote. You could say that. Feel me? Say if you're on that type of time, shit, to someone else's jurisdiction. After that, you can't really go no deeper than that because we're all interconnected. So it has nothing to do with your individuality. This is what the Aquarius had an issue with their entire life. They were trying to prove to the world, prove to people, their family members, their mother and shit like that. Oh, nah, it's about individuality. If you just be yourself, life will go damn so easy. If you don't agree with something, just sit in complacency until it goes away. When it's like, there's some truth in that, but that's not something that globally can be accepted. So if it can't be globally accepted, then it's nothing. It has no substance. Fuck your individuality. Fuck your uniqueness, bitch. You don't matter. And then okay, this is another. God damn. What the fuck? Coughing. So I guess that's a symbolization of coughing. Coughing. Something about cat got your tongue or like your tongue tied. Someone's trying to make it seem like, okay, boom, regardless, fuck all that shit. But the Aquarius energy, right? This Aquarius didn't want to build a relationship with you because they had a bigger point to prove, but their point that was trying to be proven was something that was like non-existent. It was non-existent to begin with. Like shit. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was about to bring up. The getting rid of the weak kind of energy, like sacrificing, bad birth, animals and shit like that. Say if they were born like disabled or some fucking, I don't know, conjoined retardation type ass shit, then like sacrificing them would be the best option, right? To make sure we don't fuck up the genetics. Let's say there's like an infected fucking chicken. Like we gotta exterminate that chicken, or else we're gonna fuck up all the other chickens. To be honest, like people wouldn't really give so much more, and they'll agree with something like that. But when it comes down to people in real life and people that they're dealing with, you see this motherfuckers infested and shit like that, infected. Bitch, you need to sacrifice their ass. Like I don't know, like you need to cut their ass off. Make sure that they have no fucking idea where you're gonna be at any time of the next 5, 10, 20 minutes to years to end the time. Like you have to really like, what the fuck? If they're nasty, they smell, they look dirty. What the fuck is you doing, bro? You're gonna include that for your next son, your next daughter to see when it's their lifetime? You feel me? Like their lifetime, they're gonna go sit down and see that same nasty ass lip tied person and shit like that. When it's like, what the fuck? What you see, your children gonna see, just with different colors. A lot going. A lot of resonance. I appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you. Hell yeah. And then you feel me? That shit is wild. 8 of Wands here in reverse. Okay, so target on point, or this is that making yourself like a bigger target type of energy, like kind of putting yourself on the center stage. I mean, that's just like the most simplest kind of mind fucking constructive kind of thing someone could be thinking of while they're out here. Just make it seem like that you're the biggest target. You're the biggest op. You feel me? You're the top op. You're the top dog. You feel me? But that's like that that macho man type of energy. It really stems from just noticing that you're the most targeted person for, you know, certain specific reasons. That's all just Libra type of vibes. You feel me? Good or bad, though. That's the fucked up part about it. And that's not really that's more Lilith and Libra. That's just fucking with your Lilith, whatever the fuck that's in your Lilith, and then just applying it to Libra. This is what the fuck they're doing. When it's like, if you're a divine masculine, they should never be trying to contact messages from your Lilith, male or female. That's another thing they fucked up on. Because, you know, your Lilith is the epiphany of fucking lying. Like, you're not tempted for anything in this fucking world. Like, all that shit is illusions. Like, you have a desire, Lilith. Oh, you want this, you want that, and you're somehow just have it appear in front of you. Okay, cool. But like the process that happens behind the scenes, the transactions, the trading, the hand to hand that goes, you know, around the situation for you to manifest whatever that you want to manifest from this Lilith energy, people, you know, get sacrificed. Spirits get sacrificed. You know, feelings get hurt. This is why, like, the Magician, 10 of Wands, it's all about how you're manifesting. Really, to be honest, like what you're manifesting from your interpretations. This is what they're having issues of, because they're being taught to interpret things from a whole new perspective. But it's like each time they're seeing something new, by the millisecond they're having to change like what they thought of that thing beforehand. Like, well, this could also just be like say if you get out of a, like say if you like you move into a new town, you move into like a new city or something like that, or you're going to a new school. Like, you have to adjust. You feel me? Everything that you've known before was muscle memory. Now it's not muscle memory, because you know you're not walking down the same hall to go to the same room, to go to the same classroom. You feel me? Everything's switched. Everything's changed. The chairs are different. You feel me? All types of shit, right? That's that 10 of Wands energy, which could fuck up your manifestations, because now it's like, say if you had a studio in your room in your old town, you know, the one that you didn't move to, you had to sell your studio. So now it's like you have to manifest from something else. You feel me? From somewhere else. So this may just be the issue. Being not being able to manifest from Lilith energy, right? Like what, like, you know, that kind of behind the fucking chest, behind the lungs, like, but astrally, like on the side of your ribs, that kind of pull of like, yeah, I should go here, or yeah, I should buy that, or yeah, I really want to do this at this time, but like I don't have the energy to, and I have to wait until I'm able to pick myself up. That's that Lilith energy before you get that fatigue. People are trying to see like what you're swindled by. Like, what's that one thing that if there was to hang over your forehead, like you would just like hang to your third eye, and you would just be like, oh my lord, okay, I'm gonna just pick up my everything and throw everything out the window for this thing. Like, this is what everybody was trying to figure out, because they don't know what it is that they want to stand up for. Like, in the sense, like if they had something like given to them or had right in front of their face, what would allow them to have the most confidence in the fucking universe all put together within inside of themselves to go ahead and, you know, be that confident person to, you know, show off this thing in a sense, right? Like, say if someone was like, say if you was sitting down at a park or some shit like that, and someone walked up to you and was like, here's $1 million, and here's your divine feminine if you're a divine masculine, and here's your divine masculine if you're a divine feminine. Like, would you like have the confidence to get up and be like, oh shit, all right, bet, then shit, anything you want me to do, shit, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? Like, would you have that feeling, or like would you not? This is what they're questioning. Like this is what they're questioning themselves. Like, but they don't even know first though what is that thing that will make them get up off their feet from sitting down. You feel me? But then again, it doesn't matter. Say if they would just leave it as like an X variable in algebra, the result from it, are they gonna be like confident enough to like cash that check in? Like, say if you had a check right now, right in front of your face right now with $1 million, like, are you gonna be like, it's completely real and it's gonna like, say you didn't already got the message certification that you're gonna be able to deposit within your bank account. You feel me? Like it's gonna go through completely, right? Are you gonna have the confidence to like pick yourself up and go to the motherfucking bank? And then after you get the money, like, are you gonna have the confidence to like spend the money all on your own with no help from anyone else? I'm talking about like in real life though, like hand to hand. I'm not including like YouTube videos to like learn about like an LLC, how you should invest into that shit or some shit like that. Like, you feel me? Or like search up like GPS, like Google, like I don't know, a certain store nearby or some shit like that, right? Like nah, like just like you and just your phone, are you gonna have the confidence to spend this $1 million right now in your hood, right now in your town, your neighborhood, your city, your room, your house right now? With the family, with the kids that you have around you. If you don't, if you do, you feel me? Doesn't matter, right? Like, would you invest all that shit right now confidently and like show the world like that you have this $1 million? Most people like they feel me that's in the situation that we're speaking of. Like bro, they really wouldn't. They'll probably say some bullshit like they're gonna just save it or some shit like that, or they'll just wait. They'll slowly spend a little bit of money and then just like try to disappear or some shit like that. When it's like at that point, shit, even us, we would probably be like, man, fuck this shit. You talking about some, you gonna save it and you gonna do some dumb shit. Fuck that. Yeah, that's dumb at that point. You thinking somebody gonna come around and try to kill you cause you didn't spend $100 in front of somebody or some shit like that? Like, what the fuck? Ace of Wands, the Magician, Ten of Wands. Like this, yeah, that is that insecurity with new ideas, right? And bringing it out into fruition and letting people accumulate from those ideas. Letting people accumulate from those ideas, a lot of people have a lot of insecurities in that area of life. Allowing others to accumulate off their gift that is supposed to be a gift, for others. Like say even if I was to even if you was to gift me even if I was to gift you something specifically only for you, not for anyone else, for you to share, it'll still be for someone else. Like it'll still equal that. Just due to the fact, because like boom, you have that sanity off that gift. Now you don't get frustrated and want to kill your baby mama or some shit like that, or your baby daddy. You feel me? Say you did just on some, I don't know, forget, I don't know, drunk, fuck drunk, just I don't know, they misplaced some shit like that, and like I don't know, like, or maybe your son or some shit, like he irking your nerves or some shit like that. That was one step away from you slapping the shit out of him. You feel me? So it did gift someone else also too. You feel me? Like you have to look at it like that too, in a sense. Scorpios are the light workers and power source of the astrological houses. Hell yeah. Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. Bliss. There's only one word to define 9 different things. Or there's only one word that you can say. Or like, I don't know, like you could say one word to someone and they could do 9 different things for them. The point would be to just not be insecure about that 9 different things would happen after you then said this one word to them. A lot of people like they think that okay, boom, if I do this one thing, it'll equal about like 5 other things that'll occur in this person's life. I'm afraid that, you know, what if they're unsatisfied with the 5 things, or what if they need more than 5 things, or what if they don't need 5 things, they need less than 5 things. All types of different variables of mind fucking time traveling retardations, right? When it's like that shouldn't even be the matter of the fucking thought form. That shouldn't even be the first idea that you come up with. The first idea that you should have been came up with was shit. If I see that this equals 5 different things for this person, then shit, I'm gonna throw 5 different things at this person with this one thing. That's the only thing that you should fucking be thinking about. Cause that is your answer. That is your goal. That is your goal right there. You feel me? Knowing the fact that like if you do this one thing, that 9 different things will result from it. If that's the only number that pops out, then shit, give that. That just shows that just proved is how appreciative you are with the tower here in reverse. And like whatever that they were trying to do, like it just didn't make no sense. Like it didn't stick nowhere. Like it didn't harm nobody. The full here in reverse. Something about the UK is also significant also too. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like insecurities, they stem from just having huge morals. Like you're not gonna change how you feel about this just because somebody else feels stronger about whatever that it is that they're pointing to. You feel me? Like you may feel strong about one thing, but someone else feels stronger about their thing over your thing. It's still not gonna lower your strength being given towards the thing that you're taking care of or you're protecting, right? The world here, and people see this in like everywhere. Like just because someone else cares more, say if like you fuck with vanilla and they fuck with chocolate more than vanilla, like you're not gonna just say fuck vanilla this one time, get an ice cream with this person. The fuck? Or say if they're allergic to vanilla, like that would be a scenario where that you would alright, but I'm not gonna bring no vanilla around this person. So say if someone's allergic to shrimp, like instead of like like the fuck, like I'm still shit. I would still eat my shrimp right now, but like they're allergic, so you know I'd rather just get me some I don't know chicken tenders or some shit like that, right? That ain't disrespectful, and that ain't you lowering yourself down as an individual. Like you're not gonna lose reputations. You're not gonna lose no gangster stripes or anything like that. You need assistance. You need a financial advisor. Yeah. Insecurities. Shit. You moving hermit. I need assistance from my bank, a financial advisor. Shoot. Just shoot. God, to be honest, or motherfucking shoot, divinate the fuck out that shit. Shit, divinate shit. Even if you don't have a ruler as a head of research or anything like that, shit, you could still fucking divinate the financial shit. You know, with no source of language, uh, understandings of financial literacy, like words. Like even without those words, you're still able. You could only be talking about fucking soccer or football. You feel me? You can only be talking about fucking sports or some shit like that, and you can still get the advisement that you need because it's not really necessarily the end goal of the investment is necessary. It's really just what you could do now in the moment. With the world here and the sun here in reverse. Something's being hidden from you. With the Ace of Swords here in reverse, your true strength or your true, oh yeah. Okay, so your true strength or your true power is being hidden from you due to you self-reflecting. Like you haven't been self-reflecting a lot recently. Like you really haven't actually. That's that. Wasn't I just saying? Oh no, I was saying. I don't think 6 came out. Well, 6 of Swords in reverse, but 2. Well, 2 2 2. Yeah, 6. Okay, so that's 1 6. But Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone's lying to you, or someone was lying to you, or like they wanted to practice like you're starting to. Okay, somebody had a lion animal spirit, right? But like you surpassed mastering the lion animal spirit, but you never know though. Like in another existence of plane of dimension, like you can see people in different dimensions. Like like with really times of existence. Like say if you was to like just put them in a scenario of like if they were rich, if they had 10 cars and shit like that, you can see them in that dimension. That doesn't mean that they're in that dimension though themselves or place themselves there or have met themselves in that dimension, or you put them in that dimension by you visioning that image. You feel me? Because you do have power where that you could place them in that dimension of the ones that you envision them in, but it's more so like the initial something about initial the learning about initial anything is real confusing because it becomes like a combination of two different words, but the beginning of two different words. It doesn't become like initiative, like take initiative, the first idea and taking action upon it, right? This is where you go, this is where you come to work, and you have to like meditate upon these things. And this is where you have to grow with this subject matter, to be honest. 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. Your aura. I mean, someone got to stop comparing themselves to you because, like, you're, a spiritual advisor. You feel me? You're a financial anything because finances anything is spiritual. So that's just the overall energy of utilizing those combinations, right? Something about a combination, a complaining. Someone's complaining. Why are you doing something so slow? Why are you doing something so on point? Like you're not trying to miss a beat. I mean, and then it goes back to that. Like if you don't appreciate it, then you can leave. 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. Someone may be financially burdened, right? But anything about this person's life is a lie, so it shouldn't be taken serious. I'm getting a lot of Libra vibes also too. 4 of Cups here in reverse. There's more people out here that'll like you. You just need to attract them by creating a foundation, a platform where that they can come and meet you at, like a meet and greet. So that's the only reason why you could be feeling alone, or you could be feeling as though that like people aren't around as much as they used to be, or you were better back then in the past, or you was like you're not as great as you like the person that you became is a downgrade of who you was. Like no, that's not the case. It's just you just aren't creating platforms where people can meet and greet you because you gave up on that shit. You said fuck that shit. If you want me to make that shit, then you have to pay me. To be honest. Four of Cups here in reverse. Someone's starting to see like, okay, this person's ahead of the game. I do have to respect them. Ten of Cups. Someone being quiet. Oh, okay. So I did pick up on another message about being quiet, about letting the progress show, the endurance that you've built. Because that's really just what it is. People just want to see, where you're at in life to any topic that they kind of can, not really choose to point you. Like, long story short, it's about what are you best at with enduring. This is what everyone. This is where this is how people get placed in packages and stored on fucking shelves and shit like that in certain categories and certain combinations of organizations and shit like that, right? Because that product that this person is able to create, mass produce, can endure the most of whatever that it is that we're utilizing it for, right? If you was to be utilized right now, where is your best endurance at? Right? Ten of Cups, right? That is an area of life where that you need to be pursuing when it comes down to finances. This is how you're going to be able to accumulate more money. Regarding the advice you was talking about, the 𝕻𝖏𝖏𝖏𝖊𝖏𝖏 advice. Yeah, with the star hammer verse, because it's simple, like OG, like what's it called, models that like people may have not have heard all across the world. But one of them, you gotta spend money to make money. You feel me? $1 million number, right? Yeah, trillions. Like you gotta spend money to make money, and this Aquarius was never willing to spend money on you for you to spend money on them. They just wanted you to spend money on them and never spend money on you. But yet instead they wanted to marry you and shit like that, which makes no fucking sense. I don't know how that makes any sense. Like, what the fuck? What divine feminine don't want to spend money on her husband? The fuck? The fuck? The Emperor here in reverse. Yeah, someone's horns then got removed. Kind of like in that movie, what's that shit called? Hellboy. Like in that movie Hellboy, at the end, his ass then got super powered up and demonic and demon devil from his mother and shit like that. But then his father was like just doing some reverse psychology ass fucking messages to him, like, yo, bro, don't trust your mother. She a hoe. But I'm a fucked up ass person too myself, because I'm your father and you're the devil. So like, you know how demonic I am. So I can't even talk to you like how I'm speaking English right now. You feel me? I can't even say, "Oh, bitch, like your mom's a hoe. Don't trust her because she gonna turn you super demon, and then you're gonna be retarded for the rest of your life." You feel me? So the way I fucked up your life, you feel me? I had to fuck it up in this fucked up ass way, but I'm still leaving you with strength, and I'm building your endurance, right? I'm building your endurance so that you can survive on your own and shit like that. So then when his father died and shit like that, and his mother did some power up shit, and then like his cut off horns, his horns was cut and shit like that. He had snub like little shits on his head. When his horns then grew back and the points then came back and shit like that, and this nigga was super demon devil hellboyish. He was hell man. Nigga turned into hell man and shit like that from his mom and shit like that. The nigga then switched up on his mom and shit like that. The nigga said, "Fuck you, bitch." You feel me? I already know you trying to just make me your fucking little what's that shit called? What's that shit called that in Vampire in Brooklyn? You trying to make me your satire and shit like that. Nah, fuck you, bitch. And that's when I think he killed his mom or some shit like that. And then like his points to his horns like then fell back off, and like his shit was back to snub and shit like that. And then, like, you feel me, he didn't have all that extra like blackout mind when it came down to him and being devil world. You feel me? His mind came back to consciousness. You feel me? Because that's what his mom wanted him to stay at. His mom wanted him to stay in blackout mindset, blackout for me energy, and he just super powered up devil anything, and then whatever she wanted him to do, he'll do it. Somehow, some way, he didn't. His spirit then came back from underneath the fucking blackout, and that's when he was like, "Shit, you was an op ass bitch," and then you smacked the shit out of her ass, and then she died or some shit like that, and then shit, he came back to fucking Earth. He didn't transition, he was never a human, but like, the points to his horns, you feel me? All that shit then fell off, and then now he got that part just cut, and you feel me? Now, you feel me? Like his demonic side as a devil, you feel me? Is subdued. You feel me? It's put into hibernation. You feel me? And never to be treasure chest unlocked ever again. You feel me? Because the key was the mother, and he killed that bitch. You feel me? Because she was an op asshole. You feel me? So all types of little shit, right? All types of little shit. Dreams or dimensions make sense. Yeah. Metaphors, dimensions also too. Because dreams, yeah. But then it's like practical. Like practical magic, earth magic. Like, you can see someone in another dimension and then not be a dream. Like, that's literally what happened. You feel me? You just may have to translate it to the dimension of which that we're at today. That's like you see a flying fucking alien spaceship in another dimension, and this person being the fucking the pilot of it. But this dimension, that could translate to them just being someone that's hiding a gift within inside of themselves. They want to be a fucking music producer or some shit like that. They want to make beats for anyone, but they just want to make money off their beats, that they make and produce for music and shit like that. But they are insecure of how people are going to look at them, and how people are going to the people are going to talk shit about their beats and say that their beats is trash and shit like that. They already know that, so they're just like, damn, fuck it. But like, they're gonna stay with like their headphones in and just listen to a whole bunch of fire ass producers for the rest of their fucking life, because they're on that alien spaceship pilot shit in another dimension. But it translated to them just here in this dimension as just running off with an idea that they're never going to really manifest into existence of this human playing field. You feel me? Yeah, I'm about to get up and go. About to pull one more card. Five of Swords here in reverse. It's something about someone's metaphorical language. That's that Pisces in third house energy. So yeah, someone can metaphorize and give examples of just things in life, but actually like give you like substance to it too, though. Like, they can make a metaphor out of a fucking leaf that then fell from the tree, but it have substance with something that you're dealing with as an issue, and they can create and solve it with some sort of just language that they speak of, from making an example of the meaning or the reasoning why that leaf then fell from that tree, and somehow it plays a role in your life. You feel me? Translation uh due to it being a translation, that gets perceived from your patterns repetitions that you have subconsciously already kind of embedded within your limbo state, and then it solves an issue, it solves a problem, right? Someone is real great at that. Someone's real, this could be you, Taurus, right? You're real powerful when it comes down to that energy. Like, you can make an example out of a water bottle and use that to heal someone's fucking entire life of just like trauma that they have no fucking understandings of how they're gonna be able to transmute that trauma and create something magical from it, create something, you know, abundant from it. You feel me? They're stuck in a procrastinative, stuck in the situation. They have no way of having to kind of be the crab in the bucket, being the crab in the bucket, and being able to either climb out the bucket or being able to not get killed by the other crabs. Like, you feel me? You can show them a water bottle, say something about the water bottle, and then the crab gonna be like, "Oh shit, all right, bet, thank you." And now they know some whole new shit where that they can choose to either kill everybody else if they try to kill them, or they'll just easily step on top of their faces and climb up out that bitch, because now they know, now they learn how to climb, or now they learn how to fucking defend themselves. You feel me? Like, you can metaphorize and teach people with fucking anything that occurs, anything that passes by. You feel me? So it's not an issue of you being a bad conversationalist with the Five of Swords here in reverse. It's just you don't feel like fucking talking about anything, and it's making dumbass examples and metaphors of just shit that's normal. Like, just because somebody stop and their headlights are on and are pointing towards you and their lights are shining upon you, don't mean that they're trying to look at you. The fuck? And then, oh yeah, they're probably looking at us. Okay, that was how you use your Pisces and third house energy? What the fuck? Why the fuck are you trying to bring anxiety into the situation? Why are you trying to talk about, oh yeah, I gotta go because police are out here at nighttime? Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Like, you fucking up the whole vibe, bro. Like, niggas was just chilling, bro. Niggas was not thinking about no police and shit. That's not gonna startle us, but like, now you just weird, bro. Like, just get the fuck up out of here, bro. The fuck? You talking about that shit is gonna attract dumb shit like that. But then that's only if I was a dumbass person to want to believe shit like that and let that be attracted into the energy space. You know, my aura, I'm looking at this shit like, well, I'm vibing, I'm chilling, we out here, it's late night, ain't shit going on. And you talking about some, we gotta look for police and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? And then you talk about something, this person don't even know how to talk. They don't talk about shit else. The only thing they give a fuck about is sitting on the ass and being quiet when it's like, the only conversation you brung was some dumb shit about how police were trying to look for us or some shit like that. What the fuck? Like what substance can I gain from talking about anything to that subject of any sort of hypothetical, rhetorical response that I could ever give? Like, any response is stupid to begin with. What the fuck is two grown women talking about police out there at nighttime that may come around out of nowhere and catch them at nighttime outside, 9 o'clock, sitting down on the bench? Like, what the fuck? Like, what substance is y'all gonna gain having a conversation about anything towards that? Because technically a conversation is the exchange of two words from two different individuals to each other. Like, what the fuck? Niggas is grown as shit. You talking about some, I'm gonna sit here and conversate why I'm not scared about police that may or may not occur to the arrival of this destination. Like, that's really what you got time to spend your time doing. That's really what you spend. Man, that shit's wild as fuck. But I'm gonna end off right there. You already know the vibe though. I'm gonna be posting some more shit. You feel me? Be on the lookout for some more shit. You feel me? Shit like that. I'll be back. Oh shit. Donations are definitely appreciated. You feel me? Thank you for, all of your payments, for readings or donations. I do greatly appreciate that. I'm sending that all times back. Trillion of faith, love, and hope. You already know the dope. You already know the vibe though. You feel me? You probably getting no game with sailing. Arr.